What I think is interesting is that you have Flash and Spider-Man No Way Home. Those are both multiverse movies that bring back a hero that's a beloved part of different generations' childhoods. Michael Keaton's Batman, as well as Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire's versions of Spider-Man. But when I look at these two movies, while I really like both, the big difference for me is that The Flash has a better setup than Spider-Man No Way Home. The setup makes more sense, isn't as stupid as the one in Spider-Man No Way Home. I know that there are some people out there, they're like, what are you talking about? Because a lot of people really enjoyed No Way Home. I get that, but think about it for a minute though. Peter is bummed out that he doesn't get to go to college with his friends, but his reaction to this isn't to call up the college or anything like that, as Doctor Strange even points out later on. He decides to go to Doctor Strange and ask him to alter people's memories just because he's bummed out that he couldn't get into college. And then here's the actual worst part. Doctor Strange, who is an experienced sorcerer at this point, he's been one for years. He's an adult who's actually very intelligent. Yet in this movie, he does something so incredibly stupid. He decides to listen to an immature, inexperienced high school student, and he decides to acquiesce to the wishes of an immature, inexperienced high school student. And on top of that, neither Peter nor Doctor Strange decide, hey, you know what? We're going to actually talk about the parameters of this spell before we start doing it, which is obviously the responsible thing to do. Instead, Peter and Steven don't start talking about the spell until it's already underway, which backfires horribly. It doesn't make any sense because the movies have consistently shown us that Doctor Strange, Stephen Strange, is a very smart guy. So he wouldn't do this. He wouldn't be stupid enough to take the wishes of an immature, inexperienced high school student like Peter seriously, especially in this specific case. Whereas with The Flash, I think the setup makes a lot more sense. It's not lazy. It's not lazy. It makes sense there that Barry wants to see his mom again because he lost her too soon. He thinks that time travel is the solution to that. So I think it's interesting when you compare the setup of Spider-Man No Way Home and The Flash.